Welcome back to the channel. Today we're recapping episode 9 of the Sandman. Rose's powers as a dream vortex grow stronger, and she gets closer to finding her brother. But danger is everywhere, especially at a strange and deadly convention. Let's dive into the story. The episode starts with Rose telling Lyda everything that's been happening. She explains how she can walk through dreams and how Jed spoke to her in one of them. Rose is surprised when Lyda actually believes her, especially since Lyda has something shocking of her own to reveal. She's pregnant. Back in the dreaming, Matthew the Raven tells Lucien that Rose is getting more powerful and is weakening the walls between the dream world and the real world. Lucien is still upset with Dream for not telling her everything, especially about the nightmare Galt. She tells Matthew not to report this to Dream just yet. Instead, she asks him to keep watching Rose closely. Meanwhile, the Corinthian has taken Jed to a hotel called the Royal Empire and calls Rose to tell her where they are. He tells her not to rush, but he's lying, because this hotel is actually the site of a secret serial killer convention. Jed has no idea where he really is. Rose, who is 3 hours away, jumps in the car and races to get there. Back at Rose's place, Lyda starts thinking maybe she wants to stay with Hector in her dreams forever. She believes her real life is empty, but cracks are beginning to appear in that dream world. Dream finally finds out what's happening through others and realizes how serious things are becoming. He meets with Lucien and asks for her help. She tells him that something is changing inside the dreaming, and Rose is at the center of it. Dream figures out that Lyda's time with Hector is also making the cracks worse. So he steps in and ends their dream meetings. Hector disappears right in front of Lyda, who watches helplessly. Dream tells her this was never real, it was only a dream. But her baby is still real. Because the baby was conceived in the dreaming, Dream tells Lyda that the child belongs to him. One day, he will come for it. Back at the hotel, Jed disobeys the Corinthians' orders and sneaks into the convention. Inside, he finds out that it's not a normal event. It's full of murderers. The Corinthian is treated like a celebrity and gives a big speech to the crowd, who all cheer for him. At the same time, Rose finally arrives at the hotel. She doesn't realize what kind of place she's walked into. As she explores the strange rooms where people talk about killing, Gilbert, one of her neighbors, sees the Corinthian and immediately knows something is very wrong. That's because Gilbert is actually Fiddler Green, one of Dream's missing arcana. He rushes off to find Dream and warns him how dangerous the Corinthian really is. Back at the convention, the Corinthian helps a group of killers murder a fake killer named Philip, who was pretending to be the famous boogeyman. They take care of him in the kitchen while Jed watches from a distance. Horrified, he runs away. But things get worse when Jed runs into another killer named Funland. This man has a disturbing past involving children. He takes Jed by the hand and starts leading him up to his room. Thankfully, Rose appears just in time. She sees them in the hallway and immediately knows something's wrong. Funland tries to grab Jed and Rose, but the Corinthian arrives and kills him without hesitation. As Funland drops to the ground, the Corinthian smiles calmly and tells Rose and Jed not to worry. He'll take care of them from now on. And that's the end of episode 9. Rose has finally reunited with Jed, but she may be walking straight into a trap. The Corinthian is closer than ever, and Dream is preparing for what's coming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Sandman recaps. We'll see you next time in the Season 1 finale, Episode 10.